Sometimes the best recipes begin long before you step into the kitchen. Mine started with a trip to an antique store where I found this 1963 Family Home Cookbook. I was hoping to find an old-fashioned backyard barbecue recipe for beef short ribs, but instead I found something even more interesting. Today we're making smoky, tender barbecue short ribs while exploring a cookbook that captured how Americans cooked more than 60 years ago. Welcome to Cookbook Junction. I'm your host, Celentia. One of my favorite places to visit, besides the grocery store, is the antique store. And while I was there not too long ago, I came across this cookbook. This is the Family Home Cookbook, published in 1963 by the Culinary Arts Institute. Sometimes an old cookbook gives you exactly the recipe you're looking for, and sometimes there's an even better story behind it. According to the introduction, this cookbook grew out of the American People's Cookbook. More than 300,000 home cooks submitted recipes in a nationwide contest. The Culinary Arts Institute tested and organized these recipes into a collection representing American family cooking. As I turned the pages, I found recipes from Hawaii, Texas, Pennsylvania, and even American Samoa. But surprisingly, I never found the backyard barbecue short ribs I was looking for. That discovery sent me down another path: the history of American barbecue. Barbecue has many regional traditions. Texas, Memphis, Kansas City, and the Carolinas each developed distinctive styles. One of the most influential figures was Henry Perry. Originally from Memphis, he moved to Kansas City in 1907 and began selling slow smoked meats from an alley stand in 1908. He is widely celebrated as the father of Kansas City barbecue because he mentored pitmasters who helped shape one of America's best-known barbecue traditions. Today's recipe isn't meant to recreate Kansas City barbecue. Instead, it's inspired by America's long tradition of gathering around the grill with family and friends. If you don't have a pressure cooker, of course, you can use the same recipe in a Dutch oven. You would just have to cook it at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 2 to 3 hours. Or you can use a slow cooker and like a crock pot and put it on low for about 7 to 8 hours. I'm just using my pressure cooker because I'm trying to cut the time in half, and it's hot outside. I don't want to be around a hot oven or a hot grill for very long. So I decided to use my pressure cooker here. I'm going to start with 4 pieces of these short ribs here and rub in about 2 teaspoons of olive oil. I got my dry rub mixture here with cracked black pepper, garlic powder, paprika, kosher salt, and onion powder. I'm just going to mix this all up, and we're going to rub this all over our short ribs here. And also, I do have the recipe for this in the description box below. You can also add some dried thyme to this as well if you like. Okay, so I'm going to put the entire mixture and rub it all over our meat here. And this is some beautiful cuts of short ribs too. I got a good deal on it too. Okay, my pressure cooker has already been preheated to saute, so I'm going to do that now. After sauteing this about a couple minutes on each side, now it's time to add the beef stock. If you don't have beef stock, you can add chicken stock, because you know the beef actually creates a rich cooking liquid of its own. So you can use chicken stock if you have it. Now we're going to add the onions, garlic, Worcestershire sauce, and about a teaspoon of liquid smoke, which gives a nice subtle smoky flavor, and a bay leaf. Then I'm just going to mix this all together. Okay, so I'm going to put the top on this, and I'm going to set the timer, or I should say pressure cook this for 45 minutes. So it's been 45 minutes and I let this naturally release on its own. But look at this, it's so tender. I can probably just eat it like this and forget the grill. But right now we're going to get the grill ready and we're going to make our sauce. I'm just making a little sauce here by adding some spice to some barbecue sauce I already had in my fridge. Just doctoring it up. And I'm going to just add some of the beef mixture from the pot and stir it up as well. Wow, look at these ribs, just beautiful and tender. And I already started the grill because I want to make sure it's nice and hot. Adding my sauce to the ribs here before I place them on the grill. Just a little bit for right now. Okay, it's been about 2 to 3 minutes so far, and I'm just building up the caramelization by adding just a little bit more of our sauce. These are ready, so I'm going to take this off. They've been on the grill for about 5, almost 10 minutes, not quite. I just want to make sure it's nice and caramelized on both sides. And then I'm going to just let these rest for about 5 minutes so that the juices have a chance to redistribute throughout the meat. If you like more sauce, you can add more, but these are nice and, as you can see, really tender and quick. Barbecue sauce. You know, sometimes the best recipes come from places where you weren't expecting. Now, this cookbook did not contain the barbecue short ribs that I was hoping to find, but it did remind me that American cooking is always evolving. And it also reminded me that families borrow ideas, adapt recipes, and embrace new techniques while keeping the tradition of sharing meals together. Today we combine a vintage cookbook, a pressure cooker, and my backyard grill for a recipe that honors the past while making it our own. If you enjoyed today's episode, like and subscribe. I appreciate that. And let me know if you guys have a family tradition that involves barbecue, of course. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, I'll see you again.